Real boss nigga, I can change her life. She gon' treat me like a king, she gon' talk to me right. Man, about 416, ain't mace. Gave me nigga 5K to bring my test. Leave my flock, I'm a real big shovel. Nigga backstabbing, ain't got no ethics. Nigga outside 40, some real bitch stubble. Brick on fur bit, and I got love. USDT, I be scamming for telling I ain't hit a bad bitches and make me feel better. Yeah, they tried to stab me in the back and betray me. If you never white the square, then you not relating. It's money for everyone, my G, I'm not hating. I'm new experience to that bag, I'm not waiting. Street like Queen, gotta drink the Chanel. Body penthouse, just start clientele. Put seal over, that's pound of veil. Don't steal price, got shrooms on sale. Gotta feed the kids so a nigga can't fail. Get a whole rap for her hair, her nail. 762, leave a nigga impaled. Would never be cool, they shit no sell. I ain't gotta act real nigga myself. I don't need promo, my music gon' sell. Foolproof plan, ain't taking no L. Only thing nigga take from me is shell. Two plug off like nigga, oh well. A blind man say I'm on, he don't need grab. When the juice still card, that's a white out sale. 2 M's up and the nigga still scamming. Pillow talk, now to get a bitch in the band. 150K from the crib, goddammit. Took a whole 8 of the shrooms, I'm slanted. Let a bitch swipe with me, access granted. Bitch give me fuck around, skin the whole planet. Wipe the check, say to him out, then vanish.
Go crazy.
Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it. Is everybody here? Let's talk about this Jasmy, man. We about to be talking about Jasmy today. Make sure when y'all hop in this joint, you like and subscribe, man. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'm back with another one. I'm here to talk about Jasmy because there's been a lot of activity going on in the Jasmy community. And again, family, I think it's something that we have to address, right? We have to address because the comments, unfortunately, the comments have been going crazy, right? They've been going crazy, man. Salute to everybody that's having a great weekend. Today is Sunday, fun day. And you already know, Millie goes live on Sundays. This is episode 7. So comment what y'all think about Jasmy. We're going to be doing a Jasmy Q&A, but before we actually get into the Q&A part, right? Before I actually open up the floor, I want to talk about some important things about the Jasmy here. Let me actually move this chat box over, make it a little bit little, make it a little bit little. It was messing with me right there, okay? Yeah, cause so we seen some influencers, right? Some influencers selling their Jasmy and things of that sort, which sparked an entire FUD session, right? Everybody in my comments saying, "Oh, Millie FUDing Jasmy," when I ain't even say nothing about me personally even selling my Jasmy. And we had some crazy comments, man. Salute, because that video been going up. Salute to everybody that's been showing love to that video. But before I actually get into the show, man, how y'all feeling today? How y'all feeling on a Sunday, man? Are y'all here? Are y'all ready to attack this day aggressively? Or you just chilling, man? You just chilling, enjoying yourself on a Sunday, looking for some crypto plays, some super Degen plays, and just talking about all out crypto. So we're gonna be covering Jasmy. My thoughts on Jasmy, my concerns on Jasmy, the pros and cons of the Jasmy utility chain. We're going to be covering all of that, man. So stick around to the end. Let me make sure I got my page all the way pulled up here. And I want to make sure everything is ready to go because I know a lot of people have been questioning what's going on with Jasmy, right? So before we actually go into that, man, like, let me know in the chat, man. Are you buying Jasmy? Are you bearish? Are you bullish? And you see it right at the bottom of the screen, right? I know a lot of people be wanting me to talk about those low cap, micro cap gems because we literally been killing it as of late. But I think we had to have an emergency, right? An emergency Jasmy video. What up, Lee? What's the word? What up, Pat? Pat says the problem with influencers and the vast majority of them have no. Why you gotta? That's why I'm not trying to be a crypto influencer. I just want to be a crypto enthusiast and voice my opinion and my experience throughout crypto. Okay, I'm not. Let's get this straight. Let's get this straight right now on this live stream for all the people that's part of Jasmy live stream. Let's get this straight, family. I am not working to influence anybody. Okay, I'm not here to influence you. This is just my crypto journey and I'm here to walk that journey with you guys, right? That's what I'm here to do. Not once have I ever said go buy Jasmy. Jasmy, go buy it. I never said that. Not once have I told you to sell Jasmy. In fact, I do not care what you do with it, Jasmy. You can buy, you can sell. That is specifically up to you. The only thing that I'm doing is taking the things that I'm learning on a daily basis, and I'm sharing it with the communities, right? I'm not scared to pivot, right? I'm not scared to make a decision on the snap like that. Did I do that with Jasmine? No. Am I against the decision that Crypto John made? Absolutely not, man. That's his bag, his portfolio. Me personally, I explained this on Crypto Archie's live earlier. My buy average is so low that it would be criminal right now for me to sell my Jasmine at these levels, right? It makes no sense for me to sell my Jasmine at these levels because I have a low average. I literally came into Jasmine literally at almost the floor levels after the token unlock, after the massive drop from the FUD. After a lot of that, I looked at Jasmine and said, hey, this might have potential. Let me actually get into Jasmine and see where this goes. And then I started covering the project. So not once not once did I buy Jasmine at the top, but I feel for the people that did buy Jasmine at the top. I get it. Because on the way back up, what a lot of Jasmine holders are not aware of is that we will have a lot of selling pressure. I'm talking about 5 cent, 10 cent, 15 cent, 20 cent, every 5 cent, because we do have so much bag holders from that token release. We will have extreme selling pressure. So it is important to understand your investment, family, and what you are holding. Lee says, I have a new gem for you, Solarium. I got to check that out. My DCA is around 205 still. So, okay, Pat, so you kind of like in the same, the same field as me, which I totally understand. Yes. I know Crypto Galaxy. That's my guy. He's not a big fan he's not a big fan of Jasmine, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fan of every cryptocurrency that he talks about. I'm not here to be a echo chamber. I don't expect every other influencer to just like all my picks. I get it. As far as John, we just talked about John and Matt Perry. Matt Perry, that's my guy as well. But I don't agree with a lot of tokens Matt Perry talks about. But you got to understand where you're at. Okay, so before I actually get into the news, we're going to talk about where you're at, right? I think that's so important. So if you bought before the token unlocked, you probably hate Jasmine right now. You probably hate Jasmine. I get it. But a lot of us, and even Matt, we got into this project after the huge release. So to us, we're seeing the potential. But for the people that's been here for the last 2 years, they kind of had that XRP mentality where, they're caught up in a hex of whether they should sell, whether they should hold, or whether they should just buy more Jasmine because it dropped so low. So I get it. I totally get it. But I'm not going to agree with a person just because they're an influencer and they make a couple good picks. Anybody can get lucky and make a couple good picks. You feel me? You have to understand what you're holding. And today, frankly, we're going to be covering that. We're going to be covering about the Jasmy chain, about the migration, what you need to know about migrations, pros and cons. So make sure you stick to the video, like and subscribe. I'm going to do a few more comments and then we're going to get into the video. Shout out to my boy C Dove. Shout out to my boy Follow Me. He says Jasmy is here to stay. The Japanese are dedicated to workers with work ethic way beyond us in the West. It's funny how John gives advice. Know what you hold. Don't be selling, buying different projects. And I understand that. Follow me. And Jasmy is a way ahead of the game when it comes to IoT. We're going to talk about Jasmy literally has been building the infrastructure of smart cities since 2017. Japan has been literally building infrastructures for smart cities. So a lot of people don't understand how embedded Jasmy is in the tech of Jasmy into the development of smart cities. We're going to cover all that. Retail on the rise when commercial money flows in retail and is along for the ride from that point, which is a great point, Patrick, because we're not accounting for the retail money that may flow into Jasmy. Let's get into the show. Let me pull up my chart here and see what's going on with Jasmy. All right. So let me make sure I got my, all right. We are here. We got the other screen pulled up. Okay, let's lock in, turn up, like and subscribe. Consider joining the links. I'll put the links after the thing. And I got a free Discord, and we're doing wonderful things in the Patreon. Salute to the Patreon members. All right, so Jasmy, okay, Jasmy sitting here at 203. Let's go over what we're holding. Okay, this is important, right? So we seen this huge token unlock, right? A lot of people had high hopes with Jasmy. They seen the Sony team and everything Jasmy was doing. Jasmy literally, dumped and reconstructed the entire tokenomics. So now we're at the point where we are, we have a $173 million market cap, and the circulating supply here is 97% of the max, which is 50 billion. So to put that into perspective, I always compare Jasmy to projects like XRP, XLM. Those projects was able to hit $2, $3. Why is it an anomaly, or it's so insane when we say Jasmy can hit $1, which is a mere $50 billion market cap, around a $48 billion. This is not accounting for the potential Q4 lockup, which is crazy, because now we're talking about Q4 lockup in Japan, which it messed up a lot of people's hopes, because you got to understand, as a U.S. investor, those are concerns for a U.S. investor. Yet cryptocurrency is a global asset. So we have to remember that we put ourselves in the States on such a high pedestal, and we don't account for the fact that cryptocurrency, my family, is a global asset. Okay, so let's keep that in mind, that cryptocurrency is a global asset, and so is Jasmy. Now, I've been on the record saying how I wish Jasmy could have better marketing, maybe a translator, but again, that doesn't take away from the success that they've had in the past with Sony, right? So we know the team, we know the utility, data, monetization, security of data, and everything that we're working to accomplish. But what caused the FUD, right? We got to talk about the elephant in the room and what caused the FUD. What caused the FUD was the release, right? The potential, the release, leading up to the release of Jasmy chain. So I want to get into this. I want to kind of explain to you guys how huge IoT is going to be, so we can kind of like go through a brief summary. And this is a great website right here, Fortune Business Insight. It says the global Internet of Things market size was valued at about $544 billion in 2022, and is projected to grow to almost a $500 billion market by 2023, and a $3 trillion market by 2030. Okay, so IoT platforms and solutions and services provided by players such as AT&T have been offering solutions such as deployment services, vehicle solutions, integrated solutions, smart cities, and others. Cisco Systems provides network connectivity, data control and exchange, connectivity management, edge computing. Siemens AG provides industrial edge, digital twin, and other solutions. So you're kind of like seeing those buzzwords, right? Smart cities, vehicle solutions, deployment. What's another one? What's the projects like VeChain, supply, right? IoT is literally the nucleus of where the world is growing, right? The Internet of Things technology functions as a global infrastructure for information society, enabling advanced services to interconnect things based on existing and evolving communication technologies. So Jasmy being embedded in that, right? Data. What do we know about IoT? What do we know about AI? It feeds off data. What do we hold right now? We probably hold the top product, right? The top project when it comes to data security and monetizing data. Now, we're talking about a project that's embedded in two of the biggest narratives in the cryptocurrency space, IoT and AI. So to me, that's a plus. You have to understand what you're holding, right? In 2021, Oracle Japan and Mishima City in Japan allied to work on several smart cities initiatives, such as projects, and projected to aid local communities and businesses by employing digital technologies to address various social challenges. Now, what does that mean, right? What does this have to do with Jasmy? That's what a lot of people probably, 2021, Oracle Japan and Mishima City in Japan allied to work on several smart cities. What has Jasmy been building out with their data protocols? Infrastructure, family, on smart cities. Infrastructure on autonomous videos. I'm not even being a moon boy or bullish or Jasmy, but it's hard not to see the potential after it dropped. Now, again, if you bought all the way up here, you frankly don't give a damn about none of this, and I understand because you bought up here, and I get it because I've been there before, right? I've been there with meme coins. I get it. You don't get it. You don't care about none of this, right? And frankly, this chart doesn't look like the best chart, but to me, Jasmy is different, right? Jasmy is different. Jasmy, we normally look at these projects and be like, oh, this is a rug, but the team, the narrative, the use case, the utility, you cannot interact with a Jasmy's ecosystem without using the Jasmy token. So there you have the utility, right? So to compare this to something like Casper, because I'm seeing that a lot inside my comments, right? When I wake up every day, what do I need Casper for, right? I mean, maybe Casper might be a more efficient Bitcoin, but I already have Bitcoin. You get what I'm saying? Casper is like a carbon copy of Bitcoin with a little mix of Ethereum without the smart contracts, right? So when I think about use case every day, when I wake up every day, what do I need to utilize Casper for? Beyond the hype, and I love Casper, great project, not really any cons. But for me and Jasmy, Casper, these are projects in my blue chip bag. We're not talking about super degen plays, okay? We're talking about blue chip long-term holds. What do I need Casper for? Now, Jasmy. What do I need Jasmy for? I plan on utilizing AI. I plan on driving an autonomous vehicle. Every day I do cryptocurrency where my data could be exposed. So I might need Jasmy. I might need to monetize my data as an enthusiast or crypto guy, right? I might need to utilize and monetize my data because there might be third parties acting as bounties and sniping away my data when I could be monetizing my data. I might need to lock up my data with all the BS that's going on. AI is coming out. AI is going to be feeding off our data without our permission. So when I wake up each and every day, I think like, maybe I should hold some Jasmy because I might need to monetize my data in the future. I might need to lock up and secure my data in the future. You see what I'm saying, family? Like, let's ignore the hype and ask ourselves when we wake up, can we actually utilize this? I think there's a conversation where Jasmy could be more utilized than Casper. And I like Casper. But what do I need Casper for when I have Bitcoin? You kind of get what I'm saying. Some people might not agree. I don't frankly care. But that's how I'm thinking about it. So, bullish number 2. What cryptocurrency that you can say has a working product, right? A product that actually people buy, not just regular people, businesses, institutions, the military, the government. Now, again, in the US, this could probably be a little bit of speculation because we don't honestly know, right? We don't honestly know if people are really buying the Jasmy blockchain PC. We probably need to go check the stats. We don't honestly know if the Japan military has interest in using this blockchain PC. I don't know. The numbers came out that Jasmy sold many blockchain PCs to the biggest call center in Japan. The biggest call center in Japan said, we don't want to buy this, that, we want those computers. So when investing into a cryptocurrency project and investing into a project that's similar to something like the traditional assets, why do we like Apple? Well, Apple has a working product. Why do we like Tesla? Well, Tesla has a working product. What do these working products do? They generate revenue. What other cryptocurrencies have a working product that generates revenue? Probably 90% of them don't, right? And now we got a project that's embedded in in two of the biggest narratives, IoT and AI, and they have a working product. So they generate revenue where it's not specifically based off speculation, right? This project is not specifically based off speculation. Now, hey, Jasmy team maybe dropped the ball. They frankly probably fucked up with the tokenomics. They didn't expect things to go like they went, right? So they had to make a quick change at the expense of some of the community. We've seen projects do that all the time. We seen projects do that all the time. We seen projects do migrations all the time. Some of you, the best projects y'all talk about each and every day, right? They've migrated. In some cases, V1 to V2, people lost millions of tokens. Millions of tokens. I don't want to even go into some of the meme coins that did migrations where people still to this day haven't received their airdrops. I haven't heard a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? And again, I haven't heard a lot of people saying their tokens or anything have been lost with the Jasmy. And to think about it, the fact that Jasmy has a lot of the Sony team behind it tells me, family, that they're possibly putting up their reputation with this potential migration. So if something goes bad, they can ruin their entire reputation, ruin everything they built through Sony with a cryptocurrency project. Why? Why ruin your reputation when you had so much success in traditional five with Sony? Why ruin your reputation? So those are the things that kind of like made me bullish on Jasmy. All right. Now there's things that make me bearish on Jasmy. Frankly, I hate the marketing. I'm not a fan of the ambassador program. I'm not a fan of the AMAs and how they deliver it. I like AMAs, but I don't like how they deliver the AMAs. I'm also not a fan that Binance here has two wallets in the top three. That's sketchy because Binance is sketchy, right? I mean, we all love CZ Binance. I get it. But again, we don't know what to expect with Binance with all the FUD that they've been getting. You know what I'm saying? At any day, they could be one of the whales that have some type of FUD or get attacked by the SEC or have to shut down. What do you think is going to happen to these two wallets in the top 5 of Jasmy? Most likely, they're going to sell off. That's a red flag. That's a concern, right? We're covering pros, cons. We're covering it all, right? Make sure you like and subscribe if you appreciate that. I heard actually let me check some of the comments here before we get into the next portion of this live, because I'm preaching right now. I'm preaching right now. Wow, I done broke a sweat. I done broke a sweat on my forehead. Your boy out here preaching. I'm preaching so much. I done broke a sweat on my forehead. So, let's see what you guys think about everything that we talked about so far. But yeah, this is concerning, man. Binance, two of the top wallets, right? Two of the top wallets on Jasmy is held by Binance. So 2.5K for $250. And they only as well as crypto. Jasmy. Yes, true, man. True. Bo Rabbit, what it do? Make sure y'all like and subscribe. We need the whole Jasmy family in here. I don't see the whole Jasmy fan. I need all them people that was fudding, all the NPC bots that was fudding in the comments, saying Jasmy is a scam, talking about Millie getting sued and this and that. The same people that be in everybody. And then it's funny. This is how I know they just NPC bots, right? Because they only in my comments. I don't see nobody doing that to Matt Perry. I don't see nobody doing that to Crypto John. I don't see nobody doing that to none of these other people. But they in my comments talking about I made them by Jasmy. Insane. Unreal. All right, so let's get into let's get into what the FUD is. Now, let's go to Jasmy migration here. Well, you can see, family. Look at this. Let's talk about the FUD, and y'all leave y'all comments on how y'all think about this. I like what my boy just said. We're investing into a company and a crypto. True. Now, some people think that that's bad because they feel like, oh, well, Jasmy doesn't have any utility. They only care about the company. They don't care about Jasmy the token. Yeah, Hara came in the AMA and literally said it. The little bit of English he did say, at least I could understand that. He said, hey, if businesses want to buy data off third parties, he said it, businesses want to buy, institution wants to buy data, they have to hold a substantial amount of Jasmy, right? There we go, utility. So, the Jasmy machine needs to do some cleanup. The migration is not going over well with retailers. Help me. Can you share your opinion regarding the FUD around the Jasmy blockchain announcement and the concerns of the migration of the original Jasmy token? Is there a migration from the current Jasmy token to Jasmy chain? People seem to be concerned about that. To completely be honest, some serious doubt is starting to rise as of late regarding Jasmy, mainly because of the Jasmy chain. So, Right now, we're going to be explaining the pros and cons of the Jasmy chain. I even asked my boy Steph is crypto. Steph, have you ever heard anything about Jasmy doing a migration to a V2 that would kill the rest of the project? Crypto John sold out and to mention a migration. And this is the thing. Before Crypto John said anything, everybody was excited about Jasmy having a layer 2. All the posts was like, yeah, Jasmy, we're having our own layer 2. Everybody was celebrating. They was happy about having a layer 2. All it took was for one popular crypto influencer to say, "Oh, Jasmy, the migration is," and now everybody, literally all these people is talking about the same thing, which is the migration. So I would argue to the comment earlier that says the problem with crypto YouTubers and crypto influencers is that they have no influence. This is clearly influence, right? To the point to where people are starting to sell their bags. These are not even people, right? These are not even retail that bought before the token unlock. These are people that bought after the token unlock in a bear market where we have yet to see any momentum, selling their damn tokens after the token unlock. So you mean to tell me you bought primetime Jasmy prices, right? And you probably held this joint for 2-3 weeks. You already selling your tokens. I held Elon for 2 years before I even thought about selling a token. So you don't marry your tokens, right? That you don't marry your tokens. But if you're gonna sell, make it make sense. I get it. Do what you do. I don't care about you selling. But if I sold, I would have a reason behind why I'm selling, because I gave y'all a reason on why I'm not selling. My average is literally too low. Yet I can still come up here and be completely transparent about the concerns and the red flags that I see with Jasmy. So let's talk about this Jasmy chain mess, right? Background of the Jasmy chain. So they came out with a huge article on Medium about Jasmy chain, okay? So why Jasmy chain? With the large, now listen to this. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all can't have both, right? This is what literally messes my head up about crypto YouTube, crypto Twitter, and just the crypto space, right? Y'all ask for utility. Oh, we want a project with utility. We want Jasmy to be able to work with every blockchain. We want Jasmy to be able to be the premier product for data monetization and data lockups. But the current Jasmy token is not even fucking scalable enough to do any of the stuff that they're working to do, right? So why Jasmy chain? Well, with the large number of users using our developed blockchain PC, we anticipate rapid growth in the number of data storage users, leading to a significant increase in data types and volumes. This growth not only forms a vast economic field, but also allows us to price personal data through a suitable reward system. So making a reward system that's sustainable and the ability to make a chain that's scalable for multiple institutions, multiple cryptocurrency projects to be able to utilize these Jasmy products, because we just seen it with Shiba Inu. If you don't have a chain that can handle a large number of users, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? It's not going to work. It's going to get, you know what I'm saying, congested. It's going to get congested. It's just not going to work. So currently, users can freely provide or grant their data and retrieve it if necessary. However, with the growth of data volumes, Jasmy may face scalability and performance issues. In addition, users' usage costs may increase, possible affecting liquidity and accessible of data. Now, on the flip side, this could all be bullshit, right? They could just be leading us on, continuing to dangle that carrot in front of our face, and especially if you're in the U.S. and you don't understand what's going on in Japan. That can be a little bit risky and a little bit dangerous, right? So understand your risk. Never invest what you are afraid to lose. So I understand my risk here. I understand that they have to execute everything that they're saying on this medium. So you don't try to talk about sue them. You're looking at the wrong person. Talk to the people that's supposed to execute with this project. So this is what Jasmy said. To overcome these challenges and continue to provide quality to service communities, we see Layer 2 as more than a choice but a necessity. So they need this in order to scale those products to to monetize data for it to be the ultimate data hub. We can maintain more efficient data transaction speeds, reduce transaction costs, and ensure the highest security for users when transaction storing and managing their data. Additionally, Layer 2 provides us a framework to further innovate and inducing more features and services to meet grower using demand. So as the demand grows for Jasmy, they need a chain, family, that's more scalable. Simple as that. Now, this could work two ways. They can either keep the token, right? Keep the original Jasmy token and use the Jasmy token as gas fees as a utility for the Jasmy chain, right? Or they can mint a V2 and have everybody migrate their tokens to V2. And I think the latter choice is the one that everybody is scared of, right? Because we didn't see in the cryptocurrency space that migrations, 90% of the time, something bad happens during the migration. I just got to throw my hands up and be real with you. 90% of the time, somebody's going to get fucked with a migration. So keep that in mind, family. We got 36 people up in here. Make sure that you guys like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell and keep your favorite crypto and door-to-door entrepreneur in the algorithms if you're getting some value, all right? If you're getting some value, right? So let's keep pumping this value. Pros and cons of the Jasmy chain. So pros, we just talked about it, family. Performance improvements. The primary reason projects migrate is to improve performance. This could mean faster transaction speed, lower fees, increased scalability. 2, customized features. With its own blockchain or layer 2, the project can introduce features specifically tailored to its needs, which might not be possible on the original chain. Ding! 3, greater control. Being on its own chain provides the project more control over consensus mechanisms, upgrades, and governance without the limitations of politics of the original chain. So, Jasmy probably figured it out like, man, if we do get some bullish momentum, we're going to have so much selling pressure because of the people up here. The people up here are the people that I am worried about the most. Though the people up here, the holders that bought up here, are the ones that I am worried about the most. Well, Millie, why are you worrying about the holders up there? They got literally fucking wrecked. Well, family, I'm worried about them because if they're still holding, that means that the closer that we get to $1, we experience a lot of selling pressure on the way up, which means if we get the 5 cent, you're going to be having people like, oh, I'm out. We get the 10 cent. We're going to have people that be, yup, we're never getting $1. I'm selling. We get to 25 cent, 50 cent, et cetera, i.e. Dogecoin. Everybody thought it was going to $1. It topped out at 74% because of the selling pressure of the prior bag holders. Understand what you're holding, family. Understand what you're holding. So when I get up here and I talk about, oh, Jasmy could potentially get the $1, I am not talking about price action. I'm specifically talking about market cap. I'm looking at Jasmy as a potential project that can hit a 50 billion market cap evaluation. I'm not thinking about $1. I'm not thinking about $2, 50 cents, 25 cents. I am specifically talking about market cap evaluation based off the potential of the use case of this project. I can wake up in every day and say, I need to protect my data today. I'm not waking up every day saying, I need to use Casper today. So, a lot of this is speculation, and it's not to compare to Casper, because, again, I don't see any negatives with Casper. But understand what you hold. That is the theme of this video, right? Where were we? Increased security. 5, better ecosystem integration. If migrating to a layer 2 or side chain that has better integrations and partnerships, there could be ecosystem benefits. 6, tokenomics revision. We've seen this from projects like QuickSwap. QuickSwap did a V2 where they upgraded their tokenomics. They actually went backwards, MIP. I love the tokenomics of the first QuickSwap, but there's a V2 now. Revision, it can be an opportunity to revise the token's economic model or distribute it if needed, which Jasmy team probably knows because of this insane token release lock that they potentially messed up and caused a lot of bag holders who got wrecked, who are potentially suppressing the price of Jasmy because they are trying to get up. So the more people that get in, the less the project can rise quick because of the price suppression from the bag holders. So while you guys are mad at Jasmy, you're mad at the wrong people. You need to be mad at the whales, the people that bought at the top, the people that's creating this selling pressure and FUD, because They bought at the top and literally got wrecked after a token release. And I wasn't talking about Jasmine then, but I honestly wonder how that went. Did they communicate with y'all before they did that token release? You know what I'm saying? I gotta ask y'all. Did they communicate with y'all before they did that token release? Did they say, hey, we about to do a token release and give you a heads up before we get out? Did they do that? Did they do that? Tyra, what he do? Good to see my administrators up in the joint. Yes. Did they do that? Did they do that? Gala Games is going to make you rich. Gala's going through the same thing. They went through a V2. They're literally going through the same thing. Get to some of these comments here. Jasmine rules, don't listen to the FUD holding just over 1 million. All right, Meadow, you're going to be a Jasmine millionaire. 2 million Jasmine, that's the bag. Yeah, man, it's always good to be prepared for that selling pressure before we get to $1, right? I love it. Not sure if you already mentioned this, but I did know that I am a Japanese myself, but Jasmine is going by the Q4 fiscal year, which is March 31st. So the Q4 lockup will be January, March. Yes, I am aware, and thank you for that information, Japo. And you're Japanese, so give me an idea what's going on with Jasmine in Japan. I've been there with Dogalon. Me too. Follow me. You come on, bro. You already know. Crypto Archie, what's the word, baby? You're invested in a company as well as crypto. You're a cool cat, bro. Appreciate you, follow. I'm not knocking on Jasmine, but isn't Astar Network the #1 project in Japan? I did see that. I did see Astar doing a lot of stuff in Japan at Token 2049. I believe they just got a new partnership, a huge partnership. I don't think they're the #1 because when you think about Jasmine, wasn't Jasmine the first literally the first regulated crypto company in Japan? You know, I think that has something to say. Tyra, it's good to see you here. Here's a suggestion to everyone. If you're hearing something positive or negative that might make you make a decision, then go straight to X and go to the project's account. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Paul. Ain't nothing wrong with that. People going to kick themselves when Jasmine takes off. I agree. They are falling with marketing and letting people know it's indestructible. Jasmine is a winner, but going to take a while. It's the Japanese and Sony's way. So, yeah, a lot of people don't know that Sony took a while. Caspa, what is it? Sony took a while. Sony was around a long time before it actually started to see success. I don't think a lot of people know that. All right, so a lot of people are calling for the long cons because we know Millie can't be a moon boy here, right? Millie can't be a moon boy here. All right, where are we? All right, cons. #1, this is the biggest thing I've seen in Jasmine as far as the migration cons, family. And #1 is probably the biggest. Migration complexity. The process of migration can be complex, requiring users to move their tokens from the old chain to the new one. This can lead to user confusion or lost tokens if not done correctly. That's probably, I should just cut the live off because that's what we're seeing right now, right? People are afraid of change, yet change is never easy, but growth demands it. That is one of the greatest sayings of all time because at some point we have to change, family, because doing the same thing and getting the same results is a form of insanity. Network security concerns. A new or less established blockchain might not have the same level of security of decentralized as the original, making it more susceptible to attacks. Huge red flag. So I understand. You gotta make sure that it's going to be as decentralized as the original. But, I mean, was the original really that decentralized? They literally did a token release and wrecked thousands of people. Don't think that project was even decentralized out the door. Probably better projects if you're looking for decentralization. Liquidity concerns, right? Initially, there might be the liquidity concerns on exchanges that they need to update the new token standard or blockchain. We've seen that with Gala. Coinbase didn't even want to accept the V2, right? So we know that some exchanges might be against V2s, right? Migration. Ecosystem disruption. Projects built around the original token or chain might need significant updates or might become obsolete. We know that this doesn't apply to Jasmy because Jasmy is migrating, or not even migrating, right? They're creating a new chain because I don't want to use the word migrating. They might just keep Jasmy token. We don't know. I don't think a lot of people have done enough research to say this is specifically a migration. We don't know, family, okay? Community division. Not all the community members might agree with the migration, leading to potential splits or forks. I think the team within Jasmy, they're together like glue, so I don't think there's a world where we see some type of crazy split or fork with Jasmy. I just don't see that. Regulatory uncertainties, introducing a new chain or modifying tokenomics can introduce new regulatory challenges. I don't think we have a problem with that. And of course, legacy token issues. The original tokens might still exist and circulate, leading to confusion about which is the official or valid token. And that's a good point right there. That's a good point. And the way that y'all be acting, and I'm gonna let me say y'all, the way that some of these people be acting in the comments, they completely delusional. Like they act like they ain't got no damn brain. Like I can make a video about Jasmy and say, man, I'm still holding my Jasmy. This is what I'm bullish on. This is what I'm bearish on. And people be in the comments like, don't listen to Millie. He's fudding. Millie is listening to other YouTubers and selling his bag. I never said anything about selling my bag. Where the y'all just see a thumbnail and just make up some shit, right? Like, watch the video to the end and you'll get a great understanding. And I think the people in my community that's closest to me respect the transparency, right? That's one of the biggest things that I do not like about the crypto space in some of these communities, because it's always a double-edged sword, right? You can never please everybody, right? So people out here cry. The crypto communities cry. Oh, we want the influencers to be more transparent. We want them to tell us when they're buying and when they're selling. And when you do that, like I did, like Crypto John did, oh, you're funding a project. You got paper hands. You got diamond hands, man. You got paper hands. You don't have diamond hands. You left too early and all this extra. Like, it's thousands of cryptocurrencies, man. Pick one. All right, so we did that. Community division, regular, and legacy tokens. All right, so moving on along. Implications for the original token. When a project migrates the original token, it typically undergoes one of the following. A token swap. Holders of the original token exchange it for the new token at a predetermined ratio. The original token is usually burnt or locked to ensure no double representation. Interoperable dual token system. This is the one that I feel Jasmy would probably be more enticed to execute right here, right? The interoperable dual token system. In some cases, both tokens might coexist, serving different purposes within the ecosystem. What's wrong with that? People cried about Gala Tokenomics, right? And then when they created their own chain and made Gala the utility token for the Gala chain, people cried about having to migrate their tokens and move. Like, come on, man. If you're going to cry about this and that in crypto, then frankly, crypto just isn't for you. Leave the space. When I get wrecked, I'm not crying about getting wrecked. I'm not blaming anybody. I ain't blame nobody for when I got wrecked by a meme coin. It was a meme coin I bought that your pop was shilling on Twitter, and I just seen a whole bunch of YouTubers shilling it, and I'm like, oh, quick short-term play, got wrecked. I didn't say, oh, this is your pop's fault. Your pop made me buy this token. Your pop put a gun to my head and made me push the goddamn button and told me to buy this token. Why would I do that? I made the decision at that apparent time, and it wasn't the best decision. You're not going to get every play right. We're nobody's a genius. Some people get lucky. Some people have some people that's tied to the game and they give them a little heads up on this token. Don't think every cryptocurrency every crypto influencer or enthusiast is a genius, man. Sometimes we just in the right place at the right time. Sometimes we just have the right connections in the space. So it's, part of crypto is who you know. It's a who you know industry. If you know the right people, then you know the right narratives that could be, coming in the future, and you prepare accordingly. 4, gradually phasing out. The original token might be gradually phased out as the new one takes prominence. That's interesting. Fork. Again, I don't think we're going to do a fork, but let's talk about it. If a portion of the community disagrees with the migration, they might continue using or supporting the original token, effectively creating a fork, right? So I don't think Jasmy would push us to use Jasmy chain. I think because Sony, these guys know how to win. I think, and this is just my opinion because I may be wrong, I think out of all 5 of these, I think number 3 is the most realistic for Jasmy, right? The Jasmy token has came too far. Horror already said you need to hold Jasmy token to interact with the ecosystem as a business to buy people's data, whatever. So I think if the Jasmy chain does come into fruition, number 3 would most likely be the option they move towards. Interoperable dual token system. And I think that that's probably the most realistic for Jasmy's ecosystem. All right. So, broader narrative. I came up with some things about the narrative, right? And why Jasmy could be huge in the next crypto bull cycle. So, 3 narratives: IoT, AI, data tokenization. Nobody's talking about data tokenization. Literally everything is going to be tokenized. Why not data? I seen a video from my boy Crypto's Journey. Salute to my boy Crypto's Journey. Literally been killing it with the drama in the FUD videos. Love that guy. But it was one thing I disagreed with. He was talking about Saitama at the time, and he was like literally destroying Saitama and Sata Realty, right? But he was saying that everything doesn't need to be on the blockchain. He said real estate doesn't need to be on the blockchain, and supply and demand doesn't need to be on the blockchain. Well, it actually needs to be on the blockchain, because when you think about supply and demand, right? Literally a human can mess up anything. A human can mess up on some paperwork. They can make a bad decision and mess up the whole supply chain. They can do something that exposes human error. Well, with AI and the blockchain, you don't have to worry about human error. Now, real estate, same thing, but different type of concept, right? In normal world, TradFi real estate, right? What do you need to invest into a house, to buy a home, right? You need good credit. Right, you need good credit. You need a substantial amount of liquidity, right? Like, they really make it hard for you to buy a home, to invest, if you don't have the liquidity and you don't have the credit. Well, when real estate becomes part of the blockchain, you don't need good credit, right? You don't need as much liquidity, because you can come up with a crowd, right? A crowd fund, a group of people, and y'all can, put that liquidity in a pot and invest into some property. So there's pros and probably some cons too from bringing real estate and all of those and stuff like supply chain to tokenization, to the blockchain. But I think the pros outweigh the cons, right? So the convergence of IoT, AI, and the need for secure data management is indeed poised to be a significant narrative in the coming years. Here's why this could be favorable for Jasmy. Growing IoT ecosystem. As more devices connect to the internet, the data they generate becomes vast and valuable. Properly harnessing and securing this data is crucial, right? So the bigger the IoT ecosystem becomes, the more bigger the need for data, the more bigger the need for Jasmy, right? And Matt Perry, he made an awesome point about the IoT ecosystem and how it's going to be a massive market in the future. 2, data privacy and ownership. There's a growing demand for better data privacy, ownership, and monetization solutions. Tokenizing data can give users more control and potential revenue streams from their data. Who wouldn't want to make a passive income, especially if you influencer, you got a business, if you enthusiast, you got a brand, right? And these third party companies, right? They're sniping your data, they're sniping everything about you, right? Selling it off to the black market. Scammers are using your social security number, your email. They're getting all of this stuff because it's being sold on the black market and all this extra stuff, right? We need better data privacy. Who wouldn't want to make an extra income stream by monetizing their data? That seems like common sense. Oh, well, how many income streams does it need to become a millionaire? They say you need 8, right? 8 to consistently hold a millionaire status. Well, why not add one more stream by monetizing your data? I think people make this thing too difficult. People make crypto too difficult. Stop getting so wrapped up into the hype. Just ask yourself, oh, when I wake up, do I need to use this today? And that'll probably help you build your portfolio. I might need to use this today. AI data. AI models require vast amounts of data. Ensuring this data is sourced ethically and securely is paramount. It's paramount. AI cannot live without data. For the people in the back that consistently challenge me, right? AI cannot live without data. All right, so I'm gonna drop the mic with that. That's all we need to know. Like and subscribe if you get some value, man. Because I'll be out here. You go to the channel and ain't getting no value. And the algorithms be playing so much games with me, man. The algorithms be really hurting my heart. You feel me? But it's all good because in the next bull run, this channel is gonna be amazing. This community is gonna be amazing. We're gonna be amazing. We're gonna grow together. We're gonna make it, and we're gonna literally slay the next crypto bull run. We're gonna slay it, guys. We are gonna kill it. And ladies. Shout out my administrator Tyra. And we already talked about should we be concerned about Binance. We talked about that. Moving on along, and of course the artificial intelligence market size. Look where it's gonna be by 2030. What is AI without data? So the question you gotta ask yourself, right, is do you value your data? Do you value your data? Do you value your data? I think that's the question we got to start asking ourselves. Do we value our data? And we're talking about the AI market could be $1 trillion market in the next coming years easily. I don't even think the predictions they got for the AI market, I don't even think they can predict the AI market because it's growing so damn fast. So I'm going to just say in the years, it's going to be $1 trillion market. We've seen it from NVIDIA, right? NVIDIA went crazy. Crazy. So I'm going to open up the floor and see what y'all thinking, man. Sketch 3990939 with the $20 spiff, baby. Shout out to my boy Sketch. Appreciate you, Bubba. Appreciate you. Tyra, right? You know what time it is. All right, I'm going up and I'm open up the floor, everybody. Get your comments. Shani, honey, what up? I know I pronounce shit. Shahadi, Amadi. What's the word? Hello, friends. Casper with a C. I don't know. I asked my boy Archie about Casper with a C, but he was like, the word is Casper with a K. BlackRock will most definitely tokenize real estate. They will. It's happening. It is happening. Nothing will stop tokenization. Nothing will stop tokenization. So that's pretty much what I have for you guys as far as the information standpoint of Jasmy. Now I want to open the floor, right? I want to open the floor and I want to know from you, family, are you guys bullish or not on Jasmy? I'm going to do a poll here. We're going to open up a poll. I need everybody to vote on the poll. We'll go look at the Jasmy chart, and then we'll close out the live stream with looking at the Jasmy's charts on the weekly. So make sure you guys stick around for that. But let me start a poll here, and I want to know everybody's opinion. How should I ask the question? Are you let me see. Right. I need everybody to vote, right? And if you hopping in the stream, make sure that you hit the like button. We need as much likes, we need as much dislikes. We don't care what you hit, just hit something. So I want to know everybody's thoughts on Jasmy. So just because you bearish, it doesn't mean you literally had to have sold your token. So I gave a couple options here. So what are your thoughts on Jasmy? Are you bearish? Are you bullish? Are you buying? Or have you sold? I just started that poll. I need everybody to vote right now on Jasmy. Let me know. Everybody needs to vote right now on Jasmy. Let me know. And also in the comments, man, this is a Q&A. This is the Q&A section. If you got any questions about Jasmy, this is an Everything Jasmy live stream. Let me know what your current question are about Jasmy. Let me know in the chat here. All right, we got 1 vote. We got 2 votes. Bring the votes in. I need everybody to vote. If you're in this stream, make sure you vote because I need to know the sentiment of Jasmy. Alrighty. sold 2.5K worth. Follow me. Did you sold some of your Jasmine? I didn't expect that. All right. We only got like 13 likes. We need some more likes, man. Y'all need to be hitting that like button. Getting this thing popping. Comment. All right. Bullish. I'm looking at everybody comments right now. If it'll let me look at everybody comments, goddamn. Okay, Tyra says, I'm neutral. I bought $100 worth when the price was low a long time ago. I like to hold it until the next bull run to see what it does. That's simple, man. I think that's like that's probably like the best, you know. And I can't give you advice, but that's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not uber bullish. I know what I'm holding. I'm not bearish. I'm just a little concerned about small little things. But I would like to see what Jasmy becomes in the next crypto bull run. I think it's a little too early to sell. I don't think a layer 2 is a bad thing, man. Layer 2s is going to be one of the most biggest narratives in the next crypto bull run. So you can add that to the narrative list that Jasmy falls under. AI, IoT, data. That's 4. And the last one out of the 4 would be layer 2s now, right? If they execute. I honestly need to do a little more research. I'm neutral right now. Paul said he's neutral. Everybody's neutral. I don't know, man. I think y'all let a lot of the influencers, right? Influence. I guess that's why they call them influencers, right? They let a lot of the influencers influence y'all, man. But again, Jasmy is not my biggest holding. I think Jasmy has issues. They have issues that they need to fix. I think Jasmy has a lot of selling pressure on the way up that's going to be hard as hell to get over the hump. But I think that the things that they're developing and the potential use case of waking up every day and having to use Jasmy, I think that right there kind of trumps the concerns that I have. Because when I ask myself, just in what I do in my field, and I don't know much places where I can protect my data. They probably got some Web 2 type of stuff that protects data. But even in crypto, right? So when I think about that, I'm like, hey, why not have some Jasmy in case I want to monetize my data? And hey, this Jasmy can potentially grow over time. And I bought the Jasmy at such a low level that I just can't sell right now. Like with the Elon situation, I had bought tops and bought the dips all the way down to no prevail. Literally sold some of my tokens, flipped it into a 6x, and I still got my dog-along money in stable coins, right? I still have, let's get this clear. If I wanted to put exactly what I needed to put in Elon before I sold my Elon, I have that and more because I literally got a 6x in a whole nother token, which I haven't even sold that. So if I wanted to just take the portions out, the profits, a little bit of the profits, and just put my Elon investment back, I could simply do that. Why haven't you, Millie? Because I think that we're going to go lower. I think that we got one more crash, one more flash crash before we see the dash to the top. I think October will be great. I think December will probably be where we see that crash. I think October, November is looking like it's going to be great. But this recession noise and the fact that people be scared as shit and people just don't have the liquidity right now, I think that's going to push us into another macro crash. But it's going to be a healthy crash. It's going to be one of those COVID crashes, right? We seen with the I can't say that on shit. We seen that with the 19 crash, right? What happened with the COVID-19 crash? It was wicked. It wrecked a lot of people, but a lot of millionaires was created because a lot of people took advantage of the opportunity. And what are we looking at? We're looking at a possible recession. The government almost shut down. We're so close to the government either doing a Fed pivot cut or possible turning on the money printer. We're close, but we need something bad to happen. And I think when that something bad happens, that's when we'll see that last little crash we need. We got that crash like 2 months before the halving cycle last time. Scared the out of people, right? And then we crashed a little bit after the halving cycle to scare a little bit more people who thought that we were going to shoot straight up after the halving cycle. So, though it's either going to be a little bit before or a little bit after the halving cycle, but we need that one last dip. And then, the rocket fuel all that rocket fuel going to hit the ship, and then we're going to take off. That's just my opinion. Maybe it doesn't happen. Appreciate that, Tyra. I think you're spot on. Most alts aren't done bleeding out. Nah, man. Just look at the Ether Bitcoin pair, right? You can go to the Ether Bitcoin pair. No, and what my assessment I've made off the monthly charts, because the weekly we're looking beautiful right now on the weekly charts, but that's just the weekly. Zoom out a little bit more. Go do all of your technical analysis on monthly charts, and it will show you that we just put in a lower high on Ethereum, another lower high potentially on Bitcoin. DXY wants to go up further. Tether Dominance wants to go up further. All on a monthly, we see some pretty bearish technicals. But I got to go back and check it. Full transparency, family. I have to go back and check it because I'm not sure if we closed this last month in the green or red. So once I get off this live stream, then I'll go check the monthly charts again, because I need to find out if we something bit me right here. I need to find out if we closed out the month, and maybe somebody could tell me right now that got their charts put. If we closed out the month on Bitcoin in the green or the red, because that is huge. A lot of people don't know how huge. We needed we don't need to get 2 red months in a row. So hopefully we close out that month in green. And if we close it a month in green, I don't think the next crash will be that bad. But if we closed out September in red, we may have more pain on the way than people think. Devin the dude, what it do? My guy. Gene says, I'm holding to the end. All right, marry your token. Huge. Super bullish on Jasmy. That's what I'm talking about, man. We got the Jasmy. We got the Jasmy clan slowly pulling up. Kahunas, what happened, bro? I thought you was gonna be on time, baby. You must have been on the road. You ain't get the notification. I gotta make my boy administrator. Hold on. There we go. He always looking out for me, bro. You always looking out for me on my comments. You always getting rid of the scammers. Y'all, if y'all join, so if you join the Discord, do not talk to anybody that name is written like mine, look like mine. That's not me. I'm not finna ask you to DM. The only way you can talk to me or have a one-on-one with me is through the Patreon. And another person just signed up for the one-on-one. So now we got a couple people that signed up for the one-on-ones. Speaking of that, salute to my boy. I got 2 reviews coming on the Patreon for Neo Tokyo and a project called Pre-Search. So I'm doing full reviews that was requested by the Patreon members. So if you want a full review and you want to request a full review, make sure you join the top tier and you can request full reviews, and I'll give you guys a full review of the project that you request. Because most likely, if it's something small, super degen-y, I won't pay attention to it on my YouTube channel because it's too risky, right? Before I bought PlayZap, before I bought CheckDot, before I bought any of those new risky super degen plays to my YouTube, it was months. I had already been talking about them on the Patreon, but it was months because I let it be known on the Patreon, hey, these are high risk. I need to watch this token for months to see if it holds certain prices so I can feel confident with bringing it on the YouTube stream. And it's the same thing when those guys request the tokens. He hit me up, was like, what's up? I wanted to know if you finished the reviews. And I kindly let people know, like, just give me a little time. It takes time to do a crypto review. I need to look at the charts. I need to make sure that it holds support at key levels. I need to, assess if this project could possibly be here for the long term. So when you guys request those reviews, just give me a little time. I got a busy schedule, but I will get to it. And I think I got a review that was requested for Bytes, which is Neo Tokyo, and also Presearch, ticker PRE. So we'll be doing those full reviews on the Patreon. RL Morris with the Elon in the house. 7 billion Elon, man. You're going to do well, man. You bought a lot of Elon here at these 4 levels. It's going to go back up, man. You're going to do well. Millie, are you still trying to get 1 million Jasmy? Damn good question. I talked about this on Crypto's Archie Live. Now, because we got FUD, right? I'm not interested in aping into Jasmine right now, right? I want the FUD to kind of like set in, maybe bring the price down. My goal has always been to get to 1 million Jasmine tokens before everything get bullish, before we get in a bull cycle. Will I make it? I don't know. I have other investments. Right now I'm looking at stuff like property. We're real close to a real estate crash. So I got other outside investments that I have to focus on because in my opinion, you got to have some type of land in your portfolio and you got to have some popping ETFs in your portfolio. So right now, I'm not buying any cryptocurrency until the next flash crash. I'm enjoying my my gains because the Super Degen plays have been gaining a lot. If you're part of the Patreon, you see me do a video where I let you know exactly how much money was in each one of the tokens for my Super Degen bag, and that thing has been growing substantially compared to my blue chip bag. So right now, my focus is not buying Jasmy tokens. My focus is buying property and ETFs, stocks and property. I have a substantial amount of liquidity in crypto, but I only buy crypto when the fear and greed index is at a certain level and when we get some type of flash crash and some type of FUD. I don't buy green candles. I don't buy none of that. If Jasmy continues to get FUD, I will take advantage of the opportunity. And if you want to know when I do that, join the Patreon. Yes, I have Twitter. Crypto Millie. Crypto Millie is my Twitter. Or you could just type in @SoapGodsTV. Or you could just join the free Discord. So I put every one of the links in the chat here. 1 second. I'm putting them all in the chat right now. Let me get those links for you guys. I'll put the Patreon as well if you got some interest. Patreon been growing as of late, man. Salute to everybody that's been joining the Patreon, man. We've been growing fast. We've been growing fast. I love it. I love it. When things got bearish, I guess a lot of people could, you know what I mean? But, now we getting back up there. We're getting back up there. So I love it. I love it. And if you're part of the Patreon, make sure that you interact with the videos, comment, give your opinion, and let me know some things that you see. Because if, I can't see everything. A lot of the success, a lot of these crypto YouTubers, believe it or not, they have these success with these picks is because somebody mentioned a token and was like, oh, you need to go look at this token. Then they looked at that token and it was like, wow, this actually is a gem. So be sure to, if you come across any gems, share the gems, man. Don't be stingy. Do not be stingy. All right. Do not be stingy. All right. And I'm also going to put the free Discord. There goes the Patreon for you guys. And I'll also drop the free Discord because I need some technical analysis demons in the Discord, right? I want some people to talk technical analysis. I want people to drop their crypto picks. The Discord is not for me. It's for the community. It's for y'all. You feel me? I don't want to be the main person interacting in the Discord. I prefer that to be, and if I got to put somebody in charge of the Discord, if that's something that you want to do, reach out to me because I'm looking for people to run the Discord and kind of like keep it active, keep people coming back. Let's see if I can find this. That's not what I'm looking for. 1 second, family. Invite and copy link. And I'll also put that in the Discord. I need to find out how to make some moderators. Appreciate that $20, man. I don't ask for no type of super chats. I appreciate them when I do get them. And I appreciate y'all, man. I really do appreciate y'all for dropping those super chats. Because this ain't easy. Research and stuff not easy. It's time consuming, especially if you want a person to do good research. And I use some pretty good tools. And a lot of the tools that I use my research, I pay for these tools. So it's not even inexpensive to do research. Like you can do research from a surface level and it be inexpensive. But if you want to really find crypto gems and really go over analytics of projects, you got to start investing in your crypto tools, right? And I should do a video about some of the crypto tools that I use, because I use some pretty good crypto tools. And I just dropped the Discord in there for you guys as well. My boy Kahuna says he got 300K. Jasmine 100K. Gala 50K. Crow 29 billion. Elon 12. Yo, people can say what they want to say about that portfolio. That's not a bad portfolio, bro. That's not a bad portfolio. The only thing I would say about that portfolio, and you can do this on your own research. I think you part of the Patreon or was part of the Patreon. I'm not sure if you still are. But the only thing I can say about that is find you a good micro cap with some risk to it, right? Find you a good one. There's some good ones out there. Find you a good one to go with that bag that you have, because a lot of those tokens, they have to reach back to their all-time highs. Find you something with a popping narrative that has a low market cap to hedge against some of those tokens. You want to have a risky bag to hedge against your mid cap and blue chip bag. I know it sounds crazy, but Elliot Trades made a good example. It's called the dumbbell investment strategy, where you have high risk plays to mitigate and hedge against your blue chip portfolio, vice versa. So you got your blue chip portfolio to hedge and mitigate against your super degen bag and super degen risky bag. And I say this to you guys all the time. My super degen bag is outperforming my blue chip bag. I know it sounds crazy, but it is. And it's made me a believer that you got to have some new cryptocurrency tokens. And it's also made me a believer that you need to have some stable coins on the side prepared for some new cryptocurrency and new narratives. Gotta have some stables on the side, family. You gotta have some stables as well. But that's not a bad portfolio. You know I'll rock with your kahunas to the end, baby. Let's get it. He says, I don't want to get into many more cryptos. I'm loading on Jasmine, Gala, Crow, Elon, Tonic, Casper, H-Bar, Algo. You got Casper. LimeWire. There we go. LimeWire. Great example. We seeing what VRA and JoyStream is doing, right? I think LimeWire, and it's listed on crypto.com, I think LimeWire will soon pump. Just let it get all of that VC money out the way. I've been watching LimeWire. Believe it or not, kahunas, I've been watching LimeWire, and I'm just waiting for all that VC money and all that pre-sale money to get out the way and everybody sell their bags and get scared, and that's when I'm going to pounce. But I've been watching LimeWire like a hawk. Alethea plus other degen stuff like Camel Toe and Psychotic. Yeah, those are real super degen, right? Those are real super degen. We got 40 people in here, man. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. 40 people with 27 likes. We need the likes to match the people that's in the chat. So get them likes up, baby. It's getting low it's getting the low market tokens. I don't know how to navigate the exchanges. Mental block on DexSX. You've been saying that for about 6 months now, Huge. I know you understand it by now. Stop it. You just stop it. Understand. You gotta understand DeFi. DeFi is not going anywhere. In fact, DeFi is going to be more accessible for the masses. So just look at all the things that's happening with MetaMask, where you can, transfer your crypto directly into fiat with MetaMask. All the partnerships we're seeing with MetaMask. How easy it is to navigate with Trust Wallet. Like Trust Wallet, I like Trust Wallet, and I like PancakeSwap, frankly, better than MetaMask and Uniswap. But that's my opinion. Though I have a bag, I got a Uniswap bag. I got a PancakeSwap bag, and they're all in different wallets. None of this shit is in the same wallet. Like, I got multiple wallets for multiple things. So I got Degen bag for my PancakeSwap wallets. I got a Degen bag for my Uniswap wallets, and then I got my blue chips and my crypto.coms and my, Gate.ios and those type of centralized exchanges for my blue chip projects. Because with crypto.com, like, you really have to do really, really, really deep research if you want to find a good micro cap and low cap on crypto.com. So I see a lot of those tokens that you're holding. I assume that you bought most of those off crypto.com because I could tell by the list. But you got to do, in order to find a good low cap gem on crypto.com, and there are some like LineWire, like Superverse, like Libra Finance. And that's one actually, huge. I want to throw that nugget to you. Put that on your watch list. Put Libra Finance and kind of do a little bit of research on the liquid staking derivatives narrative. I think that's one of the most bullish narratives, top 5 for the next crypto bull run. If you understand how Ethereum staking works and how liquid staking works, and how everybody wants to be a degen and everybody wants to gamble and everybody wants to compound. It's all about leverage and gambling. It's all about walking into the casino and being able to use your staked Ethereum, the shit that's not supposed to move, but still be able to access it whenever you want. Liquid staking will be a huge narrative in the next crypto cycle. It will be a huge narrative in the next crypto cycle. Yes, I'm believe it or not, I'm bullish on Casper, but I wouldn't buy Casper right now because me personally, I missed the Casper train. I'm not interested in buying Casper at a $1 billion market cap and valuation. I missed Casper. I'm not afraid to say I missed it. I'm not about to jump on the bandwagon. I'll make videos here and there because I think people need awareness about Casper, but I'm not jumping on the bandwagon. I'm not buying Casper. You know what I'm saying? I miss Casper. I would only buy Casper if I plan on putting like 20, 30 grand into it, right? Something that I know that if it just 10x's or if it just 30x's, I'm still going to see a nice little move. But it's not something you could be a degen with. It's already sitting at a $1 billion market cap. And I think that the use case and utility for Casper is overvalued right now. I think it's overvalued right now. I know people want to call it the silver to Bitcoin, which is gold, right? The silver. I'm personally just not there yet from a mental standpoint on understanding why I need Casper. So when I'm buying something, I want to know why I need it, what it's going to be used for. And for that reason, I faded Casper. I would have loved to get into it early, but unfortunately I didn't. And it is what it is. Missed out on Pepe until it came onto CDC. Can you stake Elon? I don't know what happened with the staking on Elon. I think there was a partnership that Elon did back in the day, where you can actually stake Frax Elon, or maybe I think they partnered with Frax Share. I think they partnered with Frax. Now that's one of my bullish projects. I think Elon partnered with Frax, and you can actually stake Elon on Frax. I think that's what it was. But as far as like going to the website and staking, no. Are you bullish on ARB and OP? I'm bullish on layer 2s, but a lot of my liquidity is invested into BitRock, okay? That's the layer 2 that I've chosen to pick headed into the next crypto cycle. So BitRock and Bone. I'm looking at Arbitron. At one point, I did hold ARB. I don't hold any at this point. If it does fall lower, I think there's some short-term opportunity there, but holding throughout the bull run to the peak pinnacle, I'm going with BitRock. I'm going with Bone, and I got another one I'm doing research on it, but I can't share it with you guys. I got to share it with the Patreon first because I haven't even shared it with them yet. So it's another new layer 2 that I plan on holding, and Myria. I actually hold a gaming layer 2 called Myra, whatever you want to call it. Only because I feel like I missed IMX. So I have a gaming layer 2 called Myria that I'm heavily invested in. My top layer 2 is BitRock that I'm heavily invested in. And then I'm taking a flyer on Bone token because I believe a lot of development will come to Shibarium. I think right now Shiba Inu is going through FUD, but it's extremely popular. And a lot of developers in the meme coin season will be popping out meme coins on Shibarium like man, they're gonna be popping them out like roaches, like babies having roaches, or you know what I'm saying, like roaches having babies. I said babies having roaches. Roaches having babies. I think a lot of development will happen on Shibarium as far as meme coins, right? When meme coin season comes around, Bone will fly, in my opinion. Libra is always on the top gainers and top losers. That's how I remember the name. He said the top gainers and top losers. I haven't seen it in the top loser in a while, but it's definitely been in the top gainers, and I've made some pretty good gains in the last month or so with Libra. What do you think of Bad Idea and Calcium? I think that those are god awful names, and I would never invest into a project with the name Bad Idea because it sounds like a bad idea. So why would I invest into something with that type of negative connotation? Awful name. I just think that's a awful freaking name. No, no, not interested. Not interested. We got 36 votes. Y'all keep voting. Keep voting. I want to know everybody's opinion. Now it's not showing me. It's not showing me here the. I want to see what actually. I want to see who's actually winning the poll. I don't know why it's not showing my poll here. Where's the damn poll at? It ain't even showing me the poll. Who's winning the poll, man? Somebody in the chat let me know who's winning the poll, because I don't know what's going on. All right, let's get into some more of these comments. Where are we? It's getting low market. The low market coins, I don't know. Okay, we talked about that. Paul says, I'm in an investment group and shared your video from yesterday. I already hold Libra, hello, RVF, and a little PZB. Hey, man, all right. Hey, Paul, tap in with me. Join the Discord, Paul. Join the Discord. You don't even got, I would love to have you in the Patreon, but if you just want to join the free Discord, man, drop some of them pics in the Discord. I love it. Got a load of gas on KuCoin. I don't know how to get it off my CDC DeFi wallet. Honestly, it's on KuCoin Exchange. Okay. I got to do more on KuCoin. I have to do more on KuCoin, but it's good to know that you can get that cash flow off KuCoin. Was it easy to sign up for KuCoin? Because KuCoin always gave me a problem with signing up. Do you still hold Dion? If so, are you bullish? Good question. No, I took my profits on Dion. I've taken profits on Dion. I don't know where I'm at with Dion Protocol, to be honest with you. When I first got into it, it was more like hype. Project was running. I wanted to, make a quick play, and I wanted to hold the project for long term. But the more and more I did the research, the more and more I thought about the project. I just was like, are we, some projects are before their time. I don't know if we're there yet with a solar blockchain. I think that if you're getting in now, it's still early. I think it will do well in the bull run. But I don't hold any Dion Protocol. I need to buy back in. To be honest with you, I've been thinking about that project as of late. Because I know a lot of my constituents are bearish on green tokens. But I actually think there's a world where green tokens actually do good. I mean, is there a demand for a solar blockchain? I mean, do you guys really think like a solar blockchain would do well? I think that's where it's at with that. But yeah, we saw some pretty nice profits with Dion Protocol, and that might be something that I need to look more into. I really think that Crow is an absolutely sleeper. Any spare cash is going. You like Crow, okay. You are missing shockwaves. I do not know what shockwaves is. I looked at it, man. I looked at it. I know you back. Miria, yes. I really think that Crow, U.S. citizens were allowed to participate in LimeWire IDO. I passed because of the entry point, which was 35 cents. Everyone who bought it before hit the exchanges, they're underwater. Yes, man. Yes, that thing's super dumb. And I think I talked to Kahunas about that because I was letting them know, like, me personally, I let them know, like, I was waiting for LimeWire. I seen that they were, like, partnered with Soulja Boy or something at the time. But I know how pre-sales work because I've been partnered with pre-sales. I get it. Like, pre-sales never go like how you think they're going to go. Usually they go the opposite of how you think, unless you pretty much know what I'm thinking about pre-sales. Very, very rarely do you see pre-sales do well. I think Wall Street Memes pre-sale is doing pretty well, and a lot of people thought that was a scam. A lot of people thought Wall Street was a scam. I had a paid partnership with them. Y'all was yeah. I think a lot of people did good. And that's another thing. If I do any type of paid partnership, y'all see it at the top of the screen. A lot of people again accuse me of being paid by Jasmy. Never got paid by Jasmy. Accuse me of getting paid by PlayZap. I've never been fucking paid by PayZap. Accuse me of getting paid by Elon. Never been paid by Elon. So If I do, I've always been transparent. I put it on the top of the screen and let you guys know. What are your thoughts on RWAs like Rio? I like RWA. I like the narrative. I just don't think we're there yet. My RWA project is WeCoin. Be in I'm waiting for a certain price action with WeCoin, and then I'll put an alert in the Patreon. But I'm not done with WeCoin. I'm not done with WeCoin. I think WeCoin is going to be huge. I think RWA is going to be huge. I don't think WeCoin is the best RWA project. I don't think we have a best RWA project. I think that we'll get there soon, but that's one of okay, so RWAs is one of the narratives where you want to have some stables on the side and being prepared for a big giant to get in it, because once Larry Fink starts talking about this tokenization and real estate on the blockchain, there's going to be some company with big VC money that gets into big real estate company with big VC money that gets into cryptocurrency. I just don't think we've seen that project yet with RWAs. There's a couple RWA chains that's looking to do tokenization, like Quant Leo, Galileo, Quant with Leo X, which is Galileo Protocol. You got Hedera, you got Frax token. They're huge on tokenization, and a few other top-notch tokens like Maker that's also big on tokenization. So I don't see the play just yet. But as far as my super Degen bag, WeCoin is my top holding for RWAs. Full transparency. No, I'm not great with technology and had issues with Discord, but I will try. Oh, it's all good, man. It's all good. What up, though? He not bullish. N for gains. What do you mean I'm not bullish, bro? You always trying to troll me. N for gains, you the biggest troll in the chat. November, December, we can play Shockwaves, kill. All right, that's what's up. Hey, Paul, we need some schooling on how to navigate this crypto space. Been winding up Fat Boy. He is a maggot Millie, begging for funds from his subscribers, saying he was broke. Ben standing on his nutsack. I think he is a yeah, man. Ben had me rolling when he did the what we call it in the hood. We call it ding dong ditch, right? When he did the ding dong ditch and he rung on the lady doorbell, because dude, that wasn't even dude's house. That was like his wife's house or something. He rang on her doorbell and then ran. Ben gotta be a little bit safe, bro. He gotta stay safe, bro. You don't pull up to nobody's driveway with a gun and expect things to go well, right? Like, you on live talk about you strapped, you on somebody else's property. Bro got dark circles around his eyes. He looking stressed. He talking about selling his Challenger scat pack or whatever he got. And then he literally lost everything, and him and his boys is riding around in a beat up minivan right now. I wouldn't even once you get to a certain point, you can't go back to a certain point. Like, and I don't want to see Ben not do well. I think Ben doing well is good for cryptocurrency. But something got to be going on, man. Like, he got to be stressed or something. I don't know. Fam, got to be stressed. Imagine you can play CS and earn for being good. Yeah, I guess that's cool. I like what's that project that I've started watching YouTube videos on? Hold on, what's the name of it? It's on my phone. It's actually an app that I've started watching YouTube videos on. Let me see if I can find it. XCAD. So attempting to earn some XCAD by using this platform to watch your favorite YouTubers, YouTube videos, music videos, and you just earn crypto if you watch like 80 or 90% of the video. I think that's easy. And we got to start making it easy to earn crypto without spending our own money. I think that's the next thing that I want to navigate. I want to learn more about airdrops. I want to get more into like utilizing these ecosystems to earn cryptocurrency when I don't have to actually buy cryptocurrency. So right now I'm doing an experiment with XCAD where I'm using their platform to watch YouTube, and at the moment I'm earning XCAD tokens. I think it's like $65 to start. You buy a certain box. I think I bought the least expensive one because I wasn't about to swap a whole bunch of Binance and just buy this huge mysterious box for like $1,300. Spent like $60. You spend like $60 to get started. And this is the thing, the YouTubers don't tell you this, right? They tell you, oh, go to XCAD, watch videos on XCAD, and you earn XCAD. No, you literally gotta pay for that shit, okay? It's gonna cost you at least $70, right? You gotta swap Binance BNB tokens to XCAD to actually use the features, right? So once you pay the $70, all you gotta do is watch your everyday YouTube, but watch it through XCAD, and you earn XCAD tokens. So great way to compound your cryptocurrency and earn a passive income through crypto by doing what you do every day, which is watch YouTube. Why not? But it's gonna cost you money to get started on a platform, and a lot of crypto YouTubers, they don't never tell you that aspect. I'm like, man, I'm watching my boy Miles Douche. I'm like, and even what's the boy, my boy, goddamn, Chico Crypto, and I'm like, they all promoting XCAD, and ain't nobody tell me I'm gonna have to pay for this shit just to get started. Unreal. Piss me off with that. Are you bullish on quant? And demand for the game like Fortnite. No, BitBoy ain't about that life. Come on. I dropped the Patreon in the. Just scroll up. The Patreon is in the chat, Charles. Patreon is in the chat. If you think Plays App is big, imagine Shockwaves, which is a Counter-Strike killing to earn money. You sleep, kills and earns for y'all. I don't like when people shill it, man. See, that's the thing. When I go to people's live streams and I'm watching a live stream and I want somebody to talk about a token, right? I'm not going to shill it, right? When you shill it, it turns people off about the project. Don't shill nothing, bro. Just come up here and be like, hey, I think you should take the projects that I check out when I rewatch the live streams and go back in the comments is the ones where a person just throw it out there once or twice. Just once, really. I don't even need you to throw it out there twice because I'm going to look at the comment. Throw it out there once, and then when I got time, I go, oh, this is neat. This might check. So how you think I found out about Vita Inu and Venu Chain? Like, somebody put that in the comments and was like, Millie, check this out when you got time. Simple. But when you constantly shill it, then I start thinking it's a scam. Which is funny. That's why I kind of like don't like to do multiple videos in a day of one project. I think Jasmy is kind of like with everything that's going with Jasmy. That's why we did that. And I stopped doing that even with Elon. I started to like create a schedule of each day which projects I'm gonna talk about instead of like talking about the same thing, beating it down in your head. I think that's not a good strategy. Unless you're trying to chase views. A lot of people try to chase views. I'm not in the business to chase views. I forgot about that video Miles made. Thanks for reminding me. Oh, no problem, Paul. That's my guy. Oh, thoughts on Unibot? Great, man. I'm very bullish on Dex check, but I'm very bullish on Telegram bots. In fact, a few days ago I dropped the alert on Dex check, and Dex check was doing well. It went up like 17%. We talked about Dex check and how Telegram bots will be a huge narrative. So just that narrative I'm bullish on. If you got a good amount of liquidity to put into Unibot, I think that it can still run. The market cap is a little bit high for for me, but hey, everybody's different. I'm kind of looking for the next Unibot. And right now I have a trade in Dex check. I just put a little crow in psychotic and that liquidity pool got lemons in there and don't know how to find out. I don't know, man. I don't know how to help you with that. Psychotic and them boys cussed me out for no reason, bro. And I literally still hold the token. Like Kahunas, I hold the token. I hold the psychotic token. And he cussed me out, bro, because I was reaching back out to my boy. I forgot his name. We used to be like this when it came to Elon token. Dan, what's his name? Start with a D. But anyway, he was like psychotic. I guess whoever runs the psychotic or was it the camel toe token? He was like, don't be bringing all that YouTuber influencer drama to my Twitter page. If you want to talk to we'll call him out. I'm like, bro, that's my friend. I'm literally was trolling him, and he knows how my personality is. I will troll you on Twitter. But the owner of Camel Toe and Psychotic, I think he owns both of them. He just went crazy on me. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, bro, I hold your token. Like, I still have the tokens that y'all guys gifted me. I still hold those tokens to this day. I barely even check my crypto.com DeFi wallet. I got so many tokens that in the last bull run where people was just sending me shit, sending me tokens that I still hold, that I've never sold. It was crazy. And for the games, for the $4.99 spiff, 1 cent away from $5. Boy, you could add that one more penny for $5. What you on, bro? I'm just messing with you. Shout out to N for the Games, man. One of the biggest trolls on my channel. Always making me laugh. And N for the Games always helps me out with my crypto poll. So he always jumps in the comments and he says something crazy. And I usually go make a crypto poll about the question that he asks because it's always something crazy. Salute to N for Games, man, for always being the biggest troll. Other than JJ. If you're watching this live, you are a fanboy of me, and you watch me, and you just are a fanboy of me, right? That you got to be negative in all my Jasmine videos. Yet, you never are negative. I don't see your account on nobody else's Jasmine videos, which tells me that this is somebody that...
Crypto Millie, keep doing your thing, bro. Been in crypto for some time, just like to throw people off.
And for the games, I didn't even know I still had that. I didn't even know I had that still activated. I thought I took that feature off, but it's good to know it's still there. And for the games with another chat, man. Appreciate you. I'm gonna keep doing my thing, man. And trust me, you don't throw me off, bro. I love the hate. I love the trolling. It doesn't bother me. I actually appreciate it. The only thing it bothers me when people start talking about the SEC and all that. That scares me. But other than that, I don't mind the trolling or the negativity. Really, allergies killing me, y'all. Excuse me. Jasmine and Elmo. Look, two meme coins that I think have a very bright future. Vinu Inu and Elmo. I'm not going to tell you guys why. If you've been following me for a while, you know why. Vinu Inu and Elmo. Watch those two cryptocurrencies. Watch them. Appreciate the $4.99 in for the games. 12, I was in the first 250. Been there with you. Yes, huge. That's why I had to make you administrator off top, bro. Jasmine, where is this JJ? Just go look at all the Jasmine videos. He always has the most negative comments on my videos. If I haven't already deleted the comments, because his comments be so protagonist. Antagonist. Or pro, whatever one. I probably got them mixed up. But you know what I mean. I looked at Samoy coin. Just frankly, I'm not interested. I don't like that token. I don't like it. Is that the Solano dog token? Nah, I'm not with that. Jasmine developers are ex-Sony CEO. This people build Sony. They managed the company for many years. True. We went through everything Jasmine in the first hour of the video. So if you missed that, just go back and rewind it. We went through everything Jasmine in the first hours of the video. This has been a dope Q&A, man. Keep them coming. I mean, y'all actually are entertaining me right now with these questions and these comments. Somebody let me know what the poll is looking like. Who is winning the poll? I can't see it on my screen. For some odd reason, I can't see it on my phone. Let me see if I can actually pull it up on the YouTube video. I want to see who is winning the poll here. Let's see who is winning the poll. Let's go here. I want to see who's winning the poll. Okay, Bullish. 54% of people are bullish on Jasmy. This is crazy. So after all that we did yesterday, right? Y'all literally ran up the numbers on my Crypto John video. Hey, Crypto John, salute to you, bro. It is all love, bro. You know it's all love, bro. I done been on your channel and commented all the time, bro. You know it's all love. So hopefully you didn't take that in the wrong way. But after all of that, 54% of the people are still bullish on Jasmy. 16% sold, 13% buying, and 18% bearish, but maybe have not sold. So, but 53% of people, that's actually a good thing. That's a good thing that in the midst of this FUD, 53% of the people are still bullish on Jasmy. I didn't expect that. All right, let's get some more of these comments here. Bobby Freedom, what's the word? Jasmy is going to make millionaires. The Jasmy team is finally, where y'all been at the beach? Having a brew, watching a football game? Where y'all been at? Y'all coming in late. We just talked about Jasmy for a full hour. We on Q&A now. What was the beef with Cicero? I immediately withdrew my Patreon, but it was yours. I knocked off. Anyhow, I blocked him and his girl. That had some girl called it. Hey, how you withdrew from his Patreon and then accidentally withdrew from mine? And then you ain't even come back. Man, what's up with you, kahunas? You hurt my heart, bro. You hurt my heart, bro. Nah, I know. Everybody got like a life outside of crypto, so it is no pressure. I don't pressure anybody to join the Patreon. That's why we have a free Discord. I just like to do cool things. Like I said, I got two videos that I have to do for the Patreon that were recommended from one of the top tiers. So Patreon members be looking for that. I didn't have any beef with Cicero, right? It was the entire Elon Council. So outside of Matt, salute to Matt Crypto, that's my guy. But everybody else in the Council of Elon, they just were they come off, right. And this is what I think about these guys. I think that they are either part of the project or they're whales or traders that hold large portions of the crypto, because they come off a little bit too cultastic. Y'all know that's my word. They come off a little bit too cultastic, right? They make you feel bad if you say anything bearish. They literally be in a Discord kicking people out the Discord. They come on Twitter and try to make fun of you. Like, it was no beef, but the guy y'all remember when I had COVID-19, right? First time I had caught it, probably the worst sickness I ever had in my life. These guys was making fun, talk about, oh, you look like you took the jab. They was making fun. I've never took the jab, but none of that, right? But they was making fun of crypto. They was making fun of the COVID-19 and all this stuff. I don't even know what the jab is. I don't even know what they was talking about with the jab. What is that? Maybe I'm a little bit outside of the jab. I guess they was talking about the shot, whatever. But yeah, they was making fun, right? They was making fun of me having the 19, and they was all on Twitter talking about, oh, he got COVID-19, he's losing his brain cells for selling Elon and all this extra stuff, man. And then they got into it with one of my biggest friends in the Elon community. What's her name? Ash. So I know you know Ash. Ash was one of my biggest friends. The Elon Council and Ash got into it, and I just didn't like the vibe they was giving off, because I used to give Cicero in his content a chance, right? I never said nothing bad about his content. I never said nothing bad about Gematria, right? But they tried to treat me like sugar honey iced tea, so I'm like, bruh, you fooling people with fake Gematria and all this extra stuff, right? But guess what? Nobody said nothing to Crypto Galaxy, right? They ain't say nothing to Crypto Galaxy, and he was pumping Gematria on his channel, and then he just did a full 360. But when I come up there and be transparent to you guys, who is the bad? And I get it. Y'all love Millie, right? The Elon community, y'all love Millie, and y'all want Millie to still be there, because you know Millie gonna come with it. But at the end of the day, I didn't feel like I was getting the same love reciprocated from the entire project, right? Project never reached out and said, hey, Millie, I ain't asked for no AMA. I ain't asked for no payment. All you had to do is reach out and say simply, hey, I appreciate what you're doing for the project. Can we come talk on your platform? You know what I'm saying? The Methuselah Foundation ain't never come out and say, hey, Millie, I appreciate what you're doing on your platform, man. Let's have an AMA on your platform. The only entity, part of the Elon community that came on the channel too, were the independent Elon devs and the Dogalon Warriors. Salute to the Dogalon Warriors, because and we used to, and if you've been following my channel, you know me and the Dogalon Warriors used to go at it, right? They ended up being one of my best friends inside the community, inside the Elon community. So they're the only people that kind of like reached out. Hello. If I miss the Jasmine run, I'll be fine with it. Just don't have a conviction for it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's not for everybody. Jasmine getting a new coin. Jasmine will be sold till they promise everyone a 1-in-1 swap for new coin, not financial advice. Crypto Council, we talked about that in the first hour of the show. If that is your beliefs, I don't take anything against it. Millie the GOAT, Bullish, my boy in this joint. Shout out to my boy Bullish. Elon can do numbers, but feel they on some BS and can't get it together. They meant for the most part, the last 3 months, they have been doing well, right? They dropped the AI generator, literally blew Baby Doge out the water, right? Baby Doge and Elon seemed like they were in competition on who had the best AI generator. I think it goes to Elon. Elon blew him out the water. Then they added a utility where you can actually mint these images that you generate through the AI and make them into NFTs. Then they added another utility where if you choose to remint an image that you already minted, you can use the tokens you can burn off Elon by reminting those images. So you can mint as many images as you want, and every time you remint, it burns off a portion of Elon. So there you go, burning mechanism. I just don't think enough people use it for the burning mechanism to even have any type of effect on the tokens. But they're trying, and for a meme coin, that's the most you can have. I can imagine it got to be hard having a cryptocurrency, right? It got to be hard holding a cryptocurrency. Think Crypto John will be pissed when Jasmy takes off. Can't stand your Patreon, bro, because I can't get a hold of the super DJs you highlight. Okay. What do you mean you can't get a hold of the super? Oh, I see what you're saying. So you want me to you want it to be more accessible. That's good. That's fair. But don't hate me for it. Look, Kahutas, don't hate me for trying to get you into projects early, my boy. Dang, that was a little bit harsh right there. But how do you truly get a 100x in cryptocurrency? Getting in before central listings, right? That's how we truly get a 100x. Think about the people that got into the Casper project that you're holding. A lot of those people got in early. Joystream, right? CheckDot, Arion. Getting in before the centralized listings is the way, Kahunas. So it wasn't me being overconfident or cocky about my picks or anything like that. It wasn't me, trying to, throw it back into people that can't access this in their face. I'm just trying to help people get 100x gains. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to help. Crypto John sold his Jasmy. Well, it's up to him. We respect that. Yes, I have no problem with Crypto John selling his Jasmy. I like Crypto John. That's one of my guys in the space. I've always showed love to his videos and will continue. No, it's no hard feelings with Crypto John. And if I, did the same thing, hopefully y'all can show the same respect for me if I chose to sell a cryptocurrency. If I send you $250, you buy my super DJs and send it to my wallet. Kahunas, you've asked me that before too, and I think I've started to think that you're serious about that. You gotta hit me up on Twitter, bro. Hit me up. We gotta talk. Just hit me on Twitter. Hit me up on Twitter, cause I want to help you out, but we gotta have an understanding first, okay? It is simply that I am not a financial advisor. Hit me up on Twitter. We'll talk. Chop it up with me. Need a Bobby Freedom. I cannot give you no advice, and I will never give you advice urgent. That's no. Hell no. Oh, hell no. Bobby Freedom, you is funny. Y'all gotta stop getting mad at people when they sell their cryptocurrencies. Y'all are crazy. Oh, I'm such a troll. Let me see my boy. Oh, one of my boys called me. Facebook be jumping. Facebook be jumping. All right, let's get more likes on the stream. We had like 44 people, I think was the top. Let's get more likes. That's all I have for you guys today. Not trying to hold you up on a Sunday. I want everybody to enjoy their Sunday. That's all I got. Again, I dropped every link that I have on the chat. So make sure you go to the chat before they close everything down on the chat. I'll drop these same links in the comments for the video for the people that actually missed the live. All right. We got the free Discord. Show up in the Discord. Drop your favorite low cap. That's how I know that you watch this video. Drop your favorite low cap. And if you do TNA, we do have a TNA section on the Discord. So it's a free Discord. Anybody can join. I dropped the link in the description of the chat. If you're into the Super DJ plays, please ignore Kahunas. I actually have a pretty good Patreon, all right, where you can get a lot of low cap. Kahunas is my guy. He just being very, very stubborn right now, and I'm going to show him the DeFi way. But it's actually a pretty good Patreon. And if you got into some of the projects that I named, I'll be naming them because he's been there. You'll probably be still seeing some pretty good, nice gains. X's, not no 10%, none of that. X's on some of those cryptocurrency projects. So consider joining the Patreon. If not, we talk about a lot of things in the free Discord. We got some cool people in the free Discord. And I also drop my Twitter, where you can follow me on Twitter, CryptoMillie at SoapGodsTV. So I appreciate everybody that showed up to the chat. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Go crazy in the comments for the algorithm. It's your boy, Crypto.